Hey folks, Bob Reese here with the Guides Forecast, giving you a fishing report for Sunday, August 22nd. I fished in the river again, doing my standard bridge down to Chinook Wing Jetty Troll. We had just 2 bites, landed both fish, both wild coho. Went off to the Desdemona tongue, as I mentioned I would be doing, and just got a Chinook jack down there. So that bite, we were there at the right time of the tide. It just flat out didn't go. There wasn't a great bite for Chinook on the outgoing tide, last part of outgoing tide. Not many fish caught, no hot bite anywhere. Yeah, Chinook seemed to be a little bit absent, but, this has been a bit of a surprise situation, the buoy 10 bite for Chinook. Typically, a bite reserved for coho after the first rip comes through. It has been, what's the standard practice at buoy 10, but there has been the entire season, today included, some Chinook being caught at buoy 10 on the first part of the flood. So there was that. One of my guide friends had 4 on at one time. He speculated were all Chinook. The 2 he lost at the boat were Chinook. And so not a big, large Chinook. A lot of the Chinook are coming in at 13 to 17 pounds. A nice crop of 4-year-old fish. But there was a Chinook bite at buoy 10. But even more impressive, there was a really good coho bite at buoy 10. So when the tide started slowing down, I got a call from some guide buddies outside in the ocean. They've been doing really good. The ocean was not as rough as it has predicted to be, more like a 4-foot swell at 8 or 9 seconds. Not much wind at all out there, so I scooted across the bar and just went to buoy 7. There's been several reports of people catching fish at buoy 7 and buoy 3 on the green line, just offshore from the mouth of the Columbia, and it was good. We went out there with really no fish in the box, and in pretty short order got a quick 8 and had to work for another 3. Folks got a little bit uneasy with the ocean, just seasickness, and we came in with 11. A couple of really nice coho, one that I'm sure was pushing 11 or 12 pounds. So good grade of fish, really bitey. Good reports the last couple of days for the folks that snuck out in the ocean around buoy 3 and buoy 7. And might do an addendum to this report. I certainly will in the forecast section to see how high tide is producing up at the bridge. So Chinook and steelhead members, you'll get a little more information on this afternoon's high tide foray after I get that information. But a decent day so far. More coho seem to be outnumbering Chinook again today at buoy 10. And, keep an eye on that ocean. It was restricted this morning to 30 foot and under because of the big minus tide we had, coupled with a 4 to 5 foot swell. But when it lays down, there's enough fish out there clearly now. Even heard of some on the south side, the red line. That bar lays down, and even though the adjacent ocean close to the Columbia River bar is still a bit rough, it is fishable certainly when the tide turns. And there was jellyfish out there, so we gotta deal with that again. But go prepared. Bring a toothbrush. That toothbrush works really good for getting jellyfish off your swivels and your hooks. But good coho fishing down here. We'll get better. Still plenty of Chinooks to come. There was Chinooks caught offshore yesterday. Didn't really hear of a bunch of Chinooks caught today. So it's game on down here, folks. Have a happy week.